successful. That's good. Antonil Tulian Meldanin, and thank you once again for joining me. My name is Lord Aramil, and today we are going to be playing around with a ballista. Now, this is the pre-alpha 0.1 build of a ballista, mind you, so don't take it too grandly. I'm just going to pop out chat. Now, I'm really going to hope that you all can see me, because as of right now, I'm trying to see my screen first and foremost. That doesn't help, but it just looks like a blank screen to me, and I'm hoping that's not the case for you. It's a bit laggy, or it might be me since I haven't. Okay. Well, thank you, Teru. I mean, as long as you can still see and for the most part hear me, that's the important part, I guess. So I had been hoping to have a full catapult built for you all today, but that unfortunately did not happen. While I still stand by, I guess I can also record. So I'm going to record this also, and then if the live stream is too shitty, then we'll just have the recording. So, now that I've hit record also, we have the pre-alpha build. Now, a real ballista significantly larger bolts that are significantly heavier. At this point, it's just kind of a glorified bow, and even then, it doesn't do a great job. But also, ballistas would fire a round shot, so we can't forget that. Now, I'm going to fire off this ball. It's not going to do much because both the ball is fire off one of each in this configuration, and then I'm going to move it so that you can see the target. Alright. So I've got pieces of wood right here in the channel going along it. And I just draw it back and fire. And that, like I said, the ball is not particularly well designed for this. But the arrows, they at least hit the target. So as you can see, it needs a little bit of readjusting after every shot. And here's a better view of the setup. Hopefully I don't lose all of my Wi-Fi. Sorry. Have to get a little bit of darkness to actually figure out what I'm doing. Okay. So, down there is our target. I cannot see my screen at all out here. It is way too bright. I'm sorry. I know you don't want a close-up of my face. Okay. Who would want that? But I'm going to move this basically right next to where the ballista is firing. Hopefully, I won't mess up my laptop. Alright. Okay, so we've got a good view of the target. Nice. Alright. So I'm going to go grab that other bolt, and then we'll fire off all 3 missiles. Okay. Also, safety first, alright, with this, but even this very kind of shoddy ballista puts it in about ½ an inch into a solid piece of wood. So, be safe, be careful. That's one reason why I don't have any cute furry animals with me today, because if this hit one of them, I would probably never forgive myself. Alright. So I'm gonna just chuck the ball with this, and it's not gonna go very far, and it'll be kind of funny. Yeah. So like I said, that almost reached the target. Unfortunately, this is just not set up well for firing a round shot of that size. That ball will go far when I turn this into a catapult, though. Oh, that could have been better. But we hit the target. I have to adjust tubing because unfortunately the knot kind of got in the way. Alright. Fire! That's better. I guess that's the difference between firing a couple shots, and more importantly, a few inches. Okay, so how are we doing on this live stream? We are doing okay, I think. I'm gonna try and find the chat because I popped that out again, as usual. Hello, Chris. Hello, Venus. Video's a bit chopping. Looks like everything is now extremely smooth. That's weird. I've moved further away from the Wi-Fi. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. But because this is fun, I'm gonna keep firing off a few bolts. So, like I mentioned, I would really like, probably over the winter, or hopefully by this time next year, I'm hoping to have made a, it's not, what is it called, a scorpion? I want to say it's basically a heavy mounted, or a propped up crossbow. Preferably for dag, but also, I mean, if I just have one that's, real, I mean, that works too. But we've got a couple more shots. Fire! Fire! Oh. Well, it looked like we hit him in the head, but then the bolt fell off. I hate it when that happens. Huh. So yeah, this is it's really quite an interesting thing and a very simple overall design. I mean, I basically just made a massive slingshot at the moment. Once again, it will be a catapult at some point. For those of you who are curious, I'm basically copying the how to make a catapult 2 million subscriber video from, what is it, I Make Stuff? I think that's the channel name. I Like to Make Stuff, that's it. So, really, here, I'll try to give a better look overall. So the frame itself is almost done. Looking up, looking around. So the tubing will connect up here, alright, and then be drawn down. The channel will become an arm for the actual catapult. And down here, where these are, will be converted into an axle. So, this little thing that I have for a channel, I just threw together in about 10-15 minutes. I'm just going to move into the shade so I can actually see. Oh. Alright. Now, it's pretty cool. It took me about an hour and a half, 2 hours tops, to put it all together. It would have taken me less time, probably, if I had an actual setup, because right now I'm just kind of using hand tools on the floor in one of the, well, what will eventually be a workshop. So yeah, it could be better. Could definitely be better. I already have ideas and designs for a better version, which is kind of unfortunate. It's just a. I mean, it's what happens when you build something, especially for the first time. But hey, you know, that's what we do. We live and learn, and we keep trying. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm glad I answered your question, Chris. Yeah, it took me maybe 2 hours. If I had proper plans and all that good stuff, and a proper workspace, especially, and maybe some form of experience doing this kind of thing, it probably would have taken me less time. Teru, I don't know when I'll be able to guillotine. That is honestly lower on my list. Surprise. I don't know. Maybe if the socio-political economic situation continues like this for a while, I might bump that up. But at the moment, I want to at least make a catapult, a proper ballista, and maybe either a proper ballista or a scorpion. One of the two. Those are my 3 big plans for this kind of thing, and I would really enjoy working on those. Unfortunately, these do cost a fair amount of money. I'm probably going to sink about $100. Maybe we will have a guillotine for a group project. That'd be funny, Clarence. But I sank easily $100 into this. Well, or I should say I should have. We had a few 2x4s just around a foam guillotine for Dag. Yes, I like it. I really enjoyed that, actually. I'll think about that. I'll continue to think about that. But the catapult, I would actually really like to have a dagger hair catapult. Just, something that we can lob, big rocks, basically. Big foam rocks across the battlefield. Eventually, that's what I want this to be, but this one will not be nearly as portable as I need it to be. So, it is what it is. But, there's that. I really just wanted to kind of show this off and, get people hyped, because this is the kind of thing that I really do enjoy, even though I have very little skill in woodworking, I gotta say. I got really frustrated with some of this a couple times. So, but yeah, hopefully next week I should have the catapult fully built. I'm really hopeful for that. I'm going to grab these arrows and my phone and shit, and then I will probably go inside because everything is questionable and I can't see my screen very well out here. Oh, I should have turned off my mouse. Oh well. Besides, this way I get to give the promised cute animal. Goddamn. And I don't have people driving by. That'd be nice too. Okay. Alright. Perfect. Hello, you. Alright. So, the promised adorable animals. Every good live stream needs adorable pets. We'll get pets. Pets who get pets. Perfect. Alright. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this. I know that I enjoyed firing it off. That's always a good time. So, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until we meet again, dear friends, farewell.